Welcome back. Welcome back to my Southern Opinion TV. It's your boy Eddie Steady 214. And I just want to start off with um, a little something, just a quick little topic. In this life, in how we live nowadays, it's quick to get somebody else's life and then base it on yours. Forget somebody else. We look at what being successful, having the nice car, the big house, a lot of money. As if you look at it being successful, so you base what you got, what others have. And it'll make you look at like what you have and nothing when you look at what other people have. So that I say, mind your business. Worry about yourself. There's a whole bunch of different ways I could put it, but the best thing to do is worry about yourself. But then you won't get them with comparison thoughts. When you look at what somebody else has, you see you successful, you look at what you have and start damning yourself and what you don't have. Everybody's journey is different. You may have that same thing 5 years from now. You can't look at it like that. Look at what somebody else has and what you don't have. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's journey is different. I remember, for example, back when I was younger, in my 20s, there was a guy older than me, maybe 8, 9 years older than me. And this dude had the nice car, a few of them. First thing I know, I look up, he bought another.
The Ohio River. We welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio.
And not only that, but his money is making money for him. I know dude was in real estate. Also, I know dude had a trap house to him. And he was well known in the neighborhood. And I remember I used to be getting a haircut at the barber shop. And a nice car pull up. And, there go.
The kicker Tyler Bass
has us
ready to start. And off we go
Big
here
Head.
in Cincinnati.
His name was
Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well.
Big Head Boogaloo.
All the way out to
I
the
just
30-yard line.
make everything name. But
First and 10.
or the last part, rather. I don't want to say the
Burrow
real
going to
name.
open by putting
So
it
I'm
up.
just going to say
The
Boogaloo.
ball deflected at least a couple
Big Head
of times,
Boogaloo.
but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this, oh man, Big Head pulling up.
Just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's
Nice.
one thing to trust your guy to make
Big
a
Head
play
coming
in
to
tight
the barber
coverage. We
shop.
see
He goes
quarterbacks
straight to
do
the
that all
barber
the
chair.
time, but I think if he was
Somebody
a little
is
bit more
sitting in the
patient
barber
his
chair.
progression, there was an
They
easier
might get
throw
up,
out
let
there
him
that
sit
wouldn't
down.
make
You
him
know what I'm
have to
saying?
throw
They'll get back
such
to
a
their
tight
cut in a
window
minute.
ball
Let him
and
go and
put
get
his
out the way.
receiver in a tight spot.
And if
There's a fine
if there
line
wasn't nobody
between
in line,
trusting your arm
he would
and
for
having
sure
a
skip in front of
little bit too
people.
much faith in your arm,
They
right? I
know
think
he had
this
the
was one
money.
of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go
Just
with the
think myself,
ball.
damn,
He
man.
tries to fit that one
I
in there
had big
anyway,
heads, hands out, cut
and
mine
he's
off.
lucky that it just falls in.
You don't know. You don't really
And that
know what a
is
person
incomplete.
looking on the
Not
outside.
exactly the type
It
of
may look like
drive
the
to
person
write
got
home about,
everything.
Mike. 3 passes, 3
But
incompletions, no
next
yards
thing I know, I remember
gained.
Big
And
Head passed away.
I really can't blame any
He
of
didn't
these
get killed or
fans who have
nothing like
continued to
that.
voice their
He
frustration,
had a sickness
especially
the whole
after that
time.
last series of play calls.
And
The Bengals
so it's
out
just,
and ready to punt.
you know, something to think about, man. Everybody's journey is different. Just because somebody got more than you,
And
keep
no
grinding.
return
Worry about
forthcoming.
yourself.
It's a touchback and will come out to the
As long as you
20-yard line.
want something and you really want it, you bound to get it. So just worry about yourself and don't worry about what nobody else got.
Allen gonna throw to get things going.
I noticed that don't really get you nowhere. And about what somebody else got and what you ain't got. That's all. That's what I want to start this off with. Now let's get to the football now.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Let's go.
He runs with it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15
I've been having too much fun with that wrestling, y'all. For real. It brings me back to being a kid every Monday. Right into that TV watching Monday Night Raw. That was our thing around the house.
Get this ahead for about
we watch wrestling every Monday, Thursday, Saturday.
They face second down and 7.
Yeah, that was the 90s though.
Here's
a lot different.
To throw.
TV was the stuff back then. Can't really say that for now.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You all know. Even little shows like Martin Living Single. Living Single was, I think about that now, that was stuff, man. When people hadn't shacked up, these roommates, that's how you had to live in New York. The prices were so high, really so high. You had to have 3 people shacking up in our apartment. And they all had good jobs too, if you think about it. You're thinking about living single, like, damn, that's doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage. He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But these think she owned her own damn magazine company. Like, they was doing pretty good in life. It was just the prices must have been so high in New York. They had to shack up. Another thing that got me about living single was Holly Maxine was messing around the whole time. And they used to just be scoring on each other. Everybody thought they didn't like each other. That was crazy. You find out maybe a season in, they had been messing around. But from then on, they was a couple. They didn't try to hide it no more.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Yeah, they sure had quite a few,
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down a quick.
You know, I was thinking, what if they did some remakes of shows right now and used, you know, how celebrities used to be in shows back then? And like, what if they did that now? What if they did a remake of the show and they used people from music and reality shows and stuff like that, man? You tripped out. For example, something like Family Matters. They're using Family Matters and they're using people like Drewski for the dad, and you know what I'm saying? Well, it would be really like, it'd probably be a little bit too silly, you know? But, you know, for example, for like Paul, and you got Eddie, you got Urkel.
The Bills gonna use
shows the first like that, Saved by the Bell. And stuff, man. So they're gonna remake stuff like that. It's gotta be good. It shows they're used to hit coming home from school.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Let me get back into my football mode. I've been in wrestling mode.
Third down, it's Josh Allen.
Here's the defense.
That one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play.
The defense.
On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Get that one complete. It's Drew Sample, the tight end.
Go wide open.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
No, he won't do it. That was wide open.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Burrow. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well.
Handle it, man. It's early as hell. I appreciate it, though. Appreciate that W. So early. Oh, you didn't even have to work for it.
I got Jesus giving money what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. To these Billy Strong.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Huntley. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what?
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
To throw, Huntley. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Here's Huntley. He'll dump this off to Achane. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Huntley to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyler Huntley, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Sorry I had to do that to the Cowboys, but hey, you're my opponent. That's what we picked.
And able to get this
out to
the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. And that's incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Flushed out right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Prescott to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now Huntley. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. Throw caught by Achane. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Huntley looks to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next to score, Cowboys 14, Dolphins 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Out of the gun, Huntley. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll throw again. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Stevens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
47. Yeah, here we go. 186. We're going to 54. 186.
Prescott now. Forced out to his left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Play action now. Prescott eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah!
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Elliott is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. In motion, that's Tolbert. Again, it's Elliott. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey, and the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. To throw Huntley. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, here we go.
They go to Elliott again. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
1st down, Cowboys.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down at the 25. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. This is 2nd and 8. Inside give to Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Prescott.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Got it. Ready?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
should, like, point, like, do what I could, like, point, like, do what I should, like, point, like, do what I could, like, point, like, do what I should, like, point, like, do what I could, like, point, like, do what I should, like, point, like, do what I could.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Half 85, half 85.
Into the air right away is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
52. 5 wide. Look out.
Now Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Alert.
Now Allen again. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And this is going to be intercepted. Some strong running at the 20. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Hey, tight.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Regular. Alert!
Motion man is Shakir. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Here's Allen. Oh, he stays up.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a, she Jamaica, baby. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, 46.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
It's on the 22-yard line. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
On play action, Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott. Flush to his right.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
2nd down and 8.
Prescott off play action. Steps away. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, look at this play call. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Purdy from the gun. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk,
57 yards.
And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 10.
To the air again, Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Able to get away. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fast.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Now Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Purdy now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Wishnowsky on to punt as he sends this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Mason in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.